If only the cameras and microphones would tune into the moans and groans of broken hearts and broken bones. Or hear the tears and fears of these broken hearts. And broken hearts don't start to dream until love and mends the seams torn apart by screams and yells and screams. And hell it seems and hell it is. A hell where kids get killed and martyred. Rapes get hit by father who hit kids harder and harder. And it's harder and harder to grow smarter when there's no one to teach. And it's hard to find your voice when there's no freedom of speech. So soul, spirit grow weak, and it's hard to stay strong when you've been praying to God for so long. I said it's harder and harder to stay strong when you've been praying to God for so long that days turn to weeks, as weeks turn to years, as fears manifest. As daddy's dear lost her dress, as daddy forces her to sex. And of course it's incest, so she daily dreams to kill her maker. Cause daddy was a demon and a raper, daily cursing in the semen that would make her. From the womb to the tomb, feeling cursed by Creator. And these years of fears turn to fears of peers. And oppression and silence, it turns to aggression and violence. But do we really care? And when will we take time to share? Because the problem is right here, right now. You see, there's the truth that lies behind our lies. Disguised behind our concern lies the truth. Failing to hear the cries of youth, another dream dies its proof. Proof of our lack of concern. It's the fact that we lack to learn the root cause and effect. We neglect to protect our children. More concerned with our financial plans for the building and impact of youth programs losing their funds. Who is willing to save these kids before they start using them guns? Me, myself, I'm tired of mothers and fathers losing sons and daughters to senseless slaughters. I'm tired of AIDS programs having to beg for their quarters. This system is out of order. Their system is out of order. Police is supposed to protect and serve us, usually just disrespect then disturb us. This present got me nervous for a future where our own police and neighbors would rather shoot you than lend a hand. I'm not pretending, man. This is a land of hysteria, otherwise known as America. You see, I don't prescribe to the prescription of their lies and addiction of this American pie. It's a lie, it's a fiction. So I question, why are we living till we die in a prison of division? Too many politicians are driven by worth, dollars and cents. Economics scholars intent to invent ways to enslave the blue collar to rent. Meanwhile, in my pile of incense sages that burn, book pages they turn, with age I learned to discern between the friend and the foe. And those people that are just pretending to know, never taking the time to correct our own mind state. At times I find fate to be too late, because it's hard to wait for God in a state where children they get scarred with their hate. And I swear by God I find it odd that men rape, acting more wild than ape, criminal than savage. Love is the minimum. It's average for daddies to forsaken a marriage. But way too soon, daddy's little girl, she be taking that carriage, strolling the block. Her younger brother, he often talk about holding a Glock, only leading to the coffin closing and dropping a casket. This is reality, this is not plastic, this is tragic, living in this savage land of the graves. Talk on your phone if you're brave. New World Order, Illuminati, you either a clone or a slave to minimum wage. You see, we are living in an age of false apostles and fools. A President Obama who is still hostile and would choose to use missiles that cruise for fossils and fuels. Soil drilling to the core, for oil they are still killing the poor. Meanwhile, we're still in this war, yet if you pay attention, God's still in the door of heaven's pathway. If we would only take one step, God would meet us halfway.